If you are dissatisfied with the size of your upper arms, why not try a new Nautilus program that's brief, efficient, and productive? In fact, this entire arm routine takes only 5 minutes to perform, but during that 5 minutes, your biceps and triceps will burn and pump like nothing you've ever experienced. This new arm building program, tested by hundreds of athletes at the Nautilus Research Center in Lake Helen, Florida, has never failed to produce significant improvements in muscular size and strength. If you work out as directed and get proper rest, measurable increases in upper arm size come quickly. Most athletes can add 1/2 inch of muscle mass in 2 weeks and a full inch in 1 month. Your biceps and triceps are worked 3 times a week. Mondays and Fridays, Nautilus Routine A, and Wednesdays, Routine B. Either routine should be last in your overall workout. Nautilus Routine A. Do 1 set of 4 different exercises, 2 for biceps and 2 for triceps. 1. Curls, both arms together, perform to failure on the multi-bicep machine, immediately followed by 2 negative chins, 8 reps with an underhand grip on the multi-exercise machine. Rest for 30 seconds. 3. Extensions, 8 to 12 reps, both arms together, performed on the multi-tricep machine, immediately followed by 4 negative dips, 8 to 12 reps, done on a multi-exercise machine. Select a weight on the Nautilus multi-bicep machine that allows you to perform 8 to 12 strict repetitions. Pay particular attention to the speed of movement. Each rep should be performed slowly and smoothly, with no jerking or sudden movements. When further repetitions of curls can't be completed, immediately get out of the machine and run, yes run, to the multi-exercise machine and perform negative chins. More than a 3-second lapse between these 2 exercises reduces results. Pre-adjust the multi-exercise machine for negative chins so the carriage is at the correct height and the crossbar in the forward position. Quickly climb the stairs, place your chin over the crossbar, and bend your knees. Take 8 to 10 seconds to slowly lower your body inch by inch until your arms are completely straight. Immediately climb back to the top position and repeat the lowering movements for at least 8 slow repetitions. If you can do 12 or more negative chins, attach additional resistance to your hips. After a 30-second rest, perform multi-tricep extensions. When seated properly in this machine, your shoulders should be slightly lower than your elbows. Smoothly straighten both your arms by pushing the machine movement arms with the sides of your hands and return for 8 to 12 reps. After the final rep, run to the multi-exercise machine and do negative dips. Climb into the top position with your arms locked. Bend your knees and lower slowly until your arms are fully bent. This should take 8 to 10 seconds. Quickly step up to the starting position and continue for 8 to 12 repetitions. Additional resistance can be attached to the weight belt if you exceed 12 reps in strict form. Nautilus Routine B, performed on Wednesdays. Routine B consists of 1 set each of 4 different exercises. 1. Single rep chin, 30 to 60 seconds raising and 30 to 60 seconds lowering, immediately followed by 2 curls, both arms together, performed to failure on the multi-bicep machine, instantly followed by infimetric curls to failure on the same machine. Rest for 30 seconds. Single rep dip, 30 to 60 second raising and 30 to 60 second lowering, immediately followed by 4 extensions, 8 to 12 reps, both arms together, performed on the multi-tricep machine, instantly followed by infimetric extension to failure on the same machine. The 1 rep chin is a demanding exercise. The objective is to make that single rep as intense and slow as possible. From a hanging, underhand position with your arms straight, take as long as possible to get your chin over the bar. Try to make a fraction of an inch and hold, another fraction of an inch and hold, and so on. Have a friend call out the time in seconds as the exercise progresses. Once you've achieved the top position, lower yourself in exactly the same manner. Begin this exercise with 30 seconds up and 30 seconds down. Add 5 seconds to both the positive and negative phases each workout. When you can perform 60 seconds up and 60 seconds down, use the weight belt to make the movement harder. Doing curls immediately after the single rep chin will reduce your existing level of strength for curls approximately 50%. In other words, you should use about half the resistance you would normally handle for 8 to 12 reps. but execute as many reps as possible on the multi-bicep machine. After the final rep, have your training partner remove the selector pin from the weight stack and place the movement restraining stop in the center position, then curl both arms until contact is made with the movement restraining stop. With infimetric curls, in order for one arm to bend, the other arm must straighten. You can vary the force by resisting more or less with your straight arm. Begin infimetric curls in a slow, deliberate fashion for several reps. Gradually increase your force and speed. Continue for about 30 seconds or until you can't keep the weight in contact with the rubber stop. Have a quick drink of water and get ready to work your triceps. The single rep dip is performed similar to the single rep chin. Start the dip in the bottom stretch position. Take 30 to 60 seconds to move to the top and an equal amount of time to lower. Your training partner should pace you by calling out your times in seconds. Be certain the multi-tricep machine is present before the dip is executed because you have to run from one exercise to the next. The weight you've selected on the multi-tricep should allow you to perform 8 to 12 reps. When the last rep is finished, remove the selector pin and place the movement restraining stop in the center position. Begin the infimetric tricep extension. Smooth, forceful repetitions will cause your triceps to burn and pump like never before. Continue for at least 30 seconds or until your arms can no longer straighten. For maximum results, do only one set of each of the 4 exercises in routine A, and the same hold true for routine B. High intensity exercise is the stimulus for muscular growth. The higher the intensity, the briefer the exercise must be. If you feel you can do more exercise with your upper arms, one of two things is occurring. You are either decreasing the intensity of each exercise by stopping short of momentary muscular exhaustion, or you're failing to isolate the appropriate muscle group by cheating on each exercise. Once your biceps and triceps have been stimulated to grow, they must be permitted to grow by obtaining rest. Recuperation is of equal importance to high-intensity exercise. Another important factor in building bigger arms is the ability to accurately record each of your workouts. A training diary is necessary in any progressive training and should include date, time of day, order of exercises, resistance, repetitions, sets, and overall training time. A reliable training partner can add consistency to your workouts. He tells you when to slow down, hold your head back, relax your lower body when working your arms. You must be reminded to eliminate excessive gripping and facial expressions, do the last repetition, hustle quickly from one machine to the next, and numerous other fine points that make each Nautilus exercise harder and more productive. The key to building bigger arms is hard, rhythmic, strict, brief, supervised exercise followed by adequate rest. Try this Nautilus program consistently for 1 month and watch your upper arms grow.